Hi, this is Kayla Ritchie with Coldwell Banker, Associated Brokers Realty, and this is how a realtor does makeup. Doing your makeup is actually very similar to a real estate transaction, and I'm going to show you how. So what do we all start with? Primer. This one's a little bit out, but we're going to still use it because that's what we do in real estate. We use everything that we can. So primer is like getting a pre-approval. Right? You're priming for the transaction. So a pre-approval tip would be don't start with your gauges empty like this one. You're gonna have like a good FICO score, you're gonna have money in the bank, a good lender. So a good lender is also having a good primer. After primer comes foundation, and just like a house, it's gotta have a good foundation, right? You're gonna make it look concrete on your face, but not concrete, just it's gonna be solid. We all remember back in middle school when we used to put foundation just right along here and you could just see it. You don't want that in a house. You want it to all be smoothed out so you can't see any cracks or edges. So next thing is concealer. In real estate, we don't conceal anything, right? Realtors, we don't conceal anything, so we don't need that. Actually, I do need that, hold on. So I am gonna use it, but I don't conceal anything in my disclosures. So after foundation and after concealer, we're gonna set it all, right? So you're setting it like you're setting your appointment. Come on, people. It could be an 11 a.m., 1 p.m., 7 o'clock at night. I don't usually go to bed before 9, but all right, we are set to death. Okay, so moving on. We are moving on to these bad boys or bad girls. Now, no two eyebrows are exactly the same, just like transactions or just like an escrow. They're never gonna be the same. You're never gonna have two of the same houses. They're all gonna be different. So we're gonna color these suckers in real quick. Also with eyebrows, they change, right? We've changed styles drastically. So, I mean, back in the early 2000s, you had the McDonald's arches, or you had like the real thin, scary ones. So same thing with houses. They were different in the 80s. They were different in the 70s. Now, one eyebrow is always more current than the other, just like houses. One's always better than the other. Like in comparison, let's say like my right eyebrow is, 2019. It's got grays and whites and quartz countertops and, tile wood flooring, and it's just immaculate. Now we're moving on to this one over here that, came from the era of shag lamps and floral decorations all over. Probably have like grapevines hanging from the cabinets. Oh, see, there's a grapevine right there. Doesn't want to come out. This eyebrow over here needs some down payment assistance going on. This one's 100%, 20% down conventional. Just good to go, maybe even a cash offer. So moving on to mascara. So how does it relate to real estate, right? Well, mascara is extending your eyelashes. So maybe you need to extend the escrow or extend your home warranty. Another reason you might need to extend your eyelashes is to bat them at the other agent to get an extension. And this is the mouth thing you do for some reason, like all women do it. It just helps. That's also a look you make at your client when they're like, I just went and bought a new car during a transaction. You're like, So before we do eyelashes, we're gonna do a thick eyeliner. And when you do eyeliner, you're gonna make it cut to death so you can cut out that competition. Oh, look at that. Nobody's taken my listings from me with this thing. Look at that. Look at that cut out any competition.
Finish him.
Bam. Okay, so back to eyelashes. So this is gonna go on, it's just a facelift, basically. It's making your face look 10 times better, focusing on, the selling feature, which is your eyes. See, but look at the difference. Look how nice this new one looks. I just upped my resale value on this side. Okay, so after this, it's gonna be every girl's favorite part, the contour or the closing contour. Every good closer needs a contour. You're just gonna pull this so you can get all in there, pull it so you get like a real facelift for just like, 5 seconds. And you're gonna start and you're just gonna contour the crap out of your face. You're gonna hide all those flaws because you really wanna close this escrow. So you're gonna do whatever you can. This contour is gonna be snatched, just like you're gonna snatch those leads. So you just, you go around your face like this. You get the outer perimeter, just like you wanna bring it in and close it. You wanna close all those ties so you can get that check. And down, you just go down here, you just wanna make sure it's all, it's really gonna close. You're gonna call the lender down here, you're gonna call escrow, you're gonna make sure those funds are in. So blush, it just makes everything look prettier, right? And you just wanna you're just like, oh, it's like my little apples of my cheeks. Think of blushes like roses in the garden. They just add a little color. Everybody's favorite, highlighter. So of course, what is highlighter? It's curb appeal. So we're just gonna stick that on right. Ooh! Look at that curb appeal. I would stop the car. Ooh, you're gonna put in an offer above asking with this curb appeal. Lipstick or gloss or whatever you use. I'm using the Becca lipstick today. So lipstick to me is, I only wear it when I go out. So how it relates to real estate? It's like putting a sign in the front yard. You only want it there when you're selling your house or when it's sold. You want to grab attention. So when you go like that, means it's an escrow. Sold. The final step. You gotta make it last. It's done, right? You gotta set it. You're closing. That is how real estate and makeup are alike. We get up at 5, 6 o'clock in the morning to look like this, right? So it takes a long time for a transaction. It takes a long time to cultivate clients. All that stuff ties in. Don't I make it look so easy? No. So if you need any makeup advice or any real estate advice, you know who to call. Coldwell Banker, Associated Brokers Realty. If you're a new agent or an existing agent, we got you covered. We are the Jeffree Star of real estate. Hi, how are ya?